If you want to talk about cutting grass, we have a friend that now has a robotic lawnmower.
Yep.
I got advertisements after you and I talked about that.
Did you really?
My social media that afternoon gave me advertisements for them. They're about $4,000.
They're listening.
For
is that like the low end, probably?
That was the Husqvarna. It was the medium road for. It was like, I think it was a 24-inch cut Husqvarna that you map it out in your yard and stuff. I'm impressed.
That's what he said. He said he can advance it a little bit further to get closer and closer to a wall or whatever, and then it's just basically following your lead.
This
You're
guy,
telling him what to do.
The Husqvarna, you drive it around. I'd have to have Spencer come do this for me, but you turn your phone into a remote control for it, and you walk it the very first time, and you go. It said you went clockwise around the stuff you want it to cut, and any areas you don't want it to cut, you run it counterclockwise around that area, and it cuts it out of it.
Learns it.
And it starts learning.
So you're kind of doing a perimeter in a way.
You can tell what pattern you want, what time of day you want it to cut. That was wild. And he does his cuts in the middle of the night, the advertisement I watched.
And I could see that because when the guy that we know, he said it's very quiet. It's not loud. It's not like a regular lawnmower. And he says it shuts off like when it's doing its turn or anything like that. So it's not running all the time.
I wonder what the blades are like on these things. Are they like little razor blades? Because I've seen some that are like literally just take a pack of razor blades, you stick it under this little thing, under a Roomba, and let it ride.
Don't you feel like, I always say, after I cut my grass, like 3 days later, I want to cut it again. Because I like it right after it's cut. I like the smell. I like the way it looks. So I think if I've got one of these lawnmowers,
I cut it frequently.
It's never going to shut down. I'm going to have it out all the time.
So the guy that did the advertisement that I saw, he done a really good job on it. Somebody sent him one to try. He recorded it all, and he's promoting it. So if anybody wants to send Jody one of these, he'd be glad to try it out for you, I promise.
We'll do a review on it.
He had his cut every 3 days. He 3 was his sweet spot.
Yeah.
He said, I got kids, so I cut it in the middle of the day, or in the middle of the night, so when my kids come out, they can go play. The grass is ready.
What if you had a neighbor, though? If you woke up and get a sip of water, you look out your kitchen window and you see a little light, which it doesn't need a light, but I'm sure give it some kind of little something on it, I guess. And you look out there and you see a lawnmower going in your neighbor's yard.
It's wild.
3 o'clock in the morning.
His had headlights. Why it needed headlights, I don't know.
Because it doesn't need to see, right?
But he said it had
probably
headlights.
so you could see it at night. If somebody doesn't walk, if you're walking through your yard, don't get your foot cut off by this thing.
Yeah.
But his had headlights. I know that part.
Just so you can see it. Can't lose it at night until it dies.
That's
in the woods.
All right, so robots. Back to it. Would you buy one if you just had the bonus for
expendable money?
I would. Yes, I would.
So.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Because it's cool.
Well, it'd be nice for a guy like you that don't like cutting grass.
And my yard's not that big. I pay somebody to cut my grass.
I mean, you could do the math.
I started playing with the numbers to see if it didn't suss out.
I was almost excited there for a second. I was like, Josh's about to get one.
No, I'm not going to get one.
What's keeping it from getting stole? If you're going to run it you're in there watching TV while your grass is being cut.
Yanks it.
Yeah, it could very easily. Seriously.
They better know how to turn the blades off, is all I'm saying.
I bet
they pick it up and it's still running.
Yeah, I bet, though, it's got some kind of tilt thing. When it gets a certain angle, it automatically shuts off. But, I don't know.
But, yeah, if it's parked outside and it's going in the middle of the night, you've got to have the docking spot that's outside.
Yeah.
It's got to be. And I live in a very public area, so there would be nowhere for me to hide one.
Oh, yours would be stole the first night.
God.
Not that you're in a bad area. I'm just saying you have people.
It's very public.
Yeah,
where I live.
Yeah, I would.
Somebody be walking by your house, and say, "Oh, that looks cool."
Yeah, no, I'll take that.
I'm gonna take this to my little encampment over here.
Forget the walking. Yeah, they're gonna be riding. Did you see that? I'd ride one. But they're not. They're this right here.
Indian style.
Yeah.
Play it on your phone.
Walmart down the road a couple of days later.
But like our table right here, that's twice the size of the ones I've seen. I haven't seen. So they're small. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, you'd have to hold your legs up in there if you're going to ride on it. So I might not want to ride on it.
That's funny.
That is funny.
The mental image.